All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Southern Broadcast Gaming Network. Tonight, we are here with the North American Stock Car Racing Series. And tonight, they're taking on Thompson International Speedway. Should be a pretty interesting race as we have seen these cars go around some mighty big tracks. We've seen them on Daytona. We've seen them at Auto Club. Several different tracks that we've never seen these cars at before, but tonight they are changing it up just a little bit, and we're taking on Thompson International Speedway. So, should be pretty interesting. We have 9 drivers that are loaded up and getting ready to go, and it looks like Stephen Rex has the fastest practice time, and looks like they're going to do a couple laps of qualifying. Looks like Jonathan Bergeron, he is going to be out there on the track trying to put in a blazing fast lap time, trying to take over that pole. Let's see how he does. Now the 717 does run in this series, and he runs in the slow old guys, and he's going to spin it around here in the opening qualifier. So that's not going to be one of his blazing fast laps. We're going to go to Brad Evil. He is going to be trying to put in his lap time. It looks like these cars are going to be put to a challenge here tonight as we have tight turns and long straightaways. So far, so good. He has got 1 lap to go in his qualifying time. Looking good on entry. And coming down the front stretch, he is going to look really well on exit. So that might be good enough for the front row. Not good enough for the pole, but still got him on the front row. We're going to take a look at Stephen Rex. Stephen Rex coming down the back stretch. He's got 1 lap to go also. Coming out of turn number 4, looking really good, close to that wall, but he does keep it straight, and he was good enough for that pole. Hey, hey. Well, I appreciate everybody that's stopping by on the stream, coming by to support the NASC series and us here at Southern Broadcast Gaming Network. There we go. I had to fix something real quick. Sorry about that, folks. Usually I don't do that in the middle of a stream. All right, let's take a look at Mr. Scott Olson. Scott Olson is new to the series. This is the first time I've seen him running in this series. They had last week off, so they did a little bit of recruiting, and it looks like it definitely turned out as Scott Olson right now is showing right around the 6th position, but this is his first qualifying lap, so let's see where this puts him on the grid. So far, so good. That's going to move him to 6th. All right, still got a few more minutes left in qualifying. Maybe some more will get out there. We got 3 that have not made their qualifying laps yet. It looks like Jonathan Bergeron, he is going to be right back out there and trying to put in a better lap than he did at the first attempt. And here he comes, driver of Black Sheep Racing. And how is this going to treat him? Oh, it's going to treat him pretty good so far, sitting in 4th. Not bad, not bad at all. And it looks like qualifying might be over. So we got 200 laps here at Thompson International Speedway. All right, looks like the sound should be good. Let's go to our starter cam. All right, take a look at our qualifying, and it looks like Steven Rex, he is going to be sitting in that top spot on the pole. And Scott Olson is going to be sitting on his outside. Brad Ebel is going to be sitting in 3rd. Jonathan Bergeron, he is going to be sitting in 4th. 5th is going to be Rodney German. 6th is going to be Ron Fenton. 7th is going to be Troy Patterson. 8th is going to be Russell Charnsky and Mr. Tim Pruitt. It's going to be wrapping up the 9 drivers. Good look at these street stock machines as they are getting all started up and getting ready to take their pace lap around, waiting for Mr. Tim Pruitt to load in. And it looks like they're already going to be going. So he might, if he does join in, he is going to be starting 1 lap down. Green flag should be coming out any moment as they are coming out of turn number 4. They might take 2 pace laps here. I'm not exactly sure. Kind of fairly new to the Thompson International. Throw up the track map. Yep, it looks like it's going to be 2 pace laps around, and then they will go green. Coming out of turn number 2, they will be coming down that back stretch. All right, pace car is off, and we are getting ready to go green. And there is a green flag right in the middle of turn number 4, and they are on the gas coming down to turn number 1. That long front stretch, and it looks like the 61 is going to Scott Olson. He is going to have the advantage on the outside, and he is going to take over the lead very quickly from Steven Rex. Steven Rex didn't look like he had the advantage on the low lane, so it looks like the top lane is going to have the advantage coming out of turn number 4. They are pretty much going to be lined up 1 and 2, and for 3 and 4, this is going to be a battle between the 717 and the 56 of Brad Evil. Brad Evil is having a pretty good. Is having some success on that bottom lane, but that looks like that top lane is going to have the run off the corner. So off to turn number 2 and off to turn number 4, it looks like you can get the better run. Oh, and then 61 is going to be out of shape, and he keeps it out of traffic. Wow. The 61 is actually scored as the 1 on the ticker, but he did keep it out of traffic, so we are going to stay green, and that's going to turn over the lead back to the number 10 of Stephen Rex. Stephen Rex is a new name for me also. I haven't seen him on the track, so he is probably a newcomer, but Charnsky, he is going to be the biggest mover so far. He is going to be up 3 positions, coming in to turn number 3 and out of turn number 4. Let's see if he can make up any positions. He does have a pretty good run on that front stretch, but he's got a little bit of gap in between that 717 and that number 20. He did close it up coming into turn number 1. Looks like he had a little bit better corner into turn number 1 and 2 than the 717, so he might be able to get to that back bumper as they're coming into turn number 3 and out of turn number 4. And boy, those brakes are being overworked here tonight, as I just saw some red glowing rotors on that number 20. And there is a caution, and it looks like I don't see anybody that may have got involved in anything. Oh, Tim Pruitt looks like showing he has crashed, so let's go take a look and see what happened to him. Tim Pruitt in that Looney Tunes number 7. Oh, looks like he just pulled over for the leaders and disconnected. So that brought out the caution. First caution of the night here at lap number 8. Still have plenty of racing left to go. And Ron Fenton, he is going to move up to the 2nd spot. Good to see him up in that 2nd spot. So it looks like Mr. Tim Pruitt did do a start and park. Ron Fenton going to be the biggest mover of the race so far. He is going to be in that 2nd position. Now the leader has a lane choice, so he is either going to start on the outside of the leader or on the inside, depending on which lane the leader wants. 3rd place of Brad Evil. He is going to be starting on that inside 2nd row. Charnsky is going to be, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. He is going to be tied for the biggest mover of the race so far. He is going to be up 4 positions from where he started. Patterson is going to be up 2 positions from where he started, running in 5th. 6th is going to be Jonathan Bergeron. He is going to be diving into pits. And Scott Olson is going to retake the 7th position, along with Rodney German in that number 69 Fanatec Ford Mustang. He is going to be in 8th position. Green flag is out, and it looks like that 10 got a really good jump on that outside, and Ron Fenton, he has dropped down to the third position already with the 61 slash 1 of Olsen. He is going to try to overtake that spot from Ron Fenton on that outside, and he is going to be able to do it. Brad Ebel is going to follow suit on that outside. And that's going to drop Ron Fenton all the way back to the 5th position. And he has got, he's got some problems. He's going to be in the wall, but no harm, no foul. He does keep it straight. And we got some problems. Patterson and German are going to be into it. So that's going to really slow them down. And he might have a little bit of damage on the right side of that car. And there is a 31 going to let him on by. Probably a I'm sorry, didn't mean to do it, and gave him the position back. 5 viewers out there on the stream. I appreciate y'all stopping by and watching these street stocks here at Thompson International Speedway. So far, Stephen Rex has led a few laps since the restart, and he has got that 20 all the way up 6 positions from where he started, and it looks like he is possibly going to take over this lead right here. And it looks like Patterson, he is going to be, he's got some heavy right front damage, so he has got to take that thing into the pits and get it repaired. But we got a 3-car breakaway right here up in the front. It's going to be the 10, the 20, and the 61/1 of Olsen. Brad Ebel trying to make up some ground, coming out of turn number 2, coming down that backstretch. They do not have the draft like they really have at other tracks, but if you can run the proper line, save those tires, you might be able to get there at the end. Lap here on lap number 17, he is going to be losing a little bit of ground. He is about 1.2 seconds or 1.1 seconds away from the top 3. And he's got Berger on this about 1.9 seconds back from Stephen Rex, the leader. So got a little bit of work to do. Ron Fenton falling back since the restart. He has fallen all the way back to the 6th position with Rodney German. He is going to be right there in 7th. Yeah, let's see him come out of turn number 2, and here they go. Right now, we're going to be riding along with our leader, and that is going to be Stephen Rex. So far, he has led the most laps as of right now. And it doesn't look like he is fighting that car too much. There you see he's riding that high line. And there we go. We already got another leader, and that's going to be the 20. That's going to be Charnsky. That's another new name that I'm not familiar with. Up 7 positions from where he started, so he is going to be the biggest mover of the race. And he is looking to put a little bit of distance. He has already made up 0.4 of a second since he made the pass. Let's see if he has what it takes to create a lot more distance. Olsen back there about 1.1 seconds away from the leader. About 0.7 of a second away from second place of Rex. And we'll ride on his nose cam and see the distance there. You see the distance between him and second place. Brad Ebel losing a little bit of ground. Now he is over 1.6 seconds back from third place. So he's got a lot of ground to make up, but this could be a strategy of his as Thompson, it could be a tire eater. So coming down the backstretch, he is actually losing a little bit of ground, but that's okay. A lot of laps here. We're only at lap 24 of 200, so a lot of racing left to go. And, he's going to scrape the wall, so that's going to maybe give him a little bit of right front damage. No right front damage. That car looks clean on the right front. And 717 is having a little bit of troubles. He is going to be going Oh, I'm sorry. He wasn't having a little bit of trouble. He was actually making a pass on the inside. So, can Brad Ebel make up that time, as they have fallen back to about 4 seconds from the leader and about 3 seconds from third place of Scott Olson. Ron Fenton, he is about 14 seconds back from the leaders. He is slowly but surely creeping on German, but it looks like German has a better corner off of turn number 4. And Ron Fenton, ooh, watch out for that wall. It can reach out and grab you, so definitely be careful with that. Most exciting battle on the track is probably going to be these two, as a look at the run the 56 has coming off of turn number 4, I believe that was. Or I'm sorry, that was turn number 2. Not able to get there, but he is going to try again. I'm pretty sure. There you see that 717. He is going to be riding the low lane. It looks like it's working for that 717, and he is going to come down the front stretch. Does he have the entrance in? Can the 717 hold him off? They are going to be side by side coming out of turn number 2. Coming down the back stretch, it's going to be the 717. He has to run off the corner, and Brad Ebel not able to get there and retake that 4th position. So he's going to have to ride around in 5th, maybe wait till that 717 makes a mistake. He does have a good run off of turn number 4, but that 717 has the best run off of turn number 2. Looking back out in front, and Charnsky, he is going to be looking about 0.6 of a second out front of Steven Rex. Rex not pushing his car as hard. So this could be his strategy. We probably will see those early pit takers maybe make up a little bit of time on pit road with those fresh tires, but you can see how much they are on the brakes with these cars. So there's a lot of front brake bias in these cars. You can see how hot those rotors are getting. So could they have a little bit of brake failure? Will that cause them a problem in the long run? We shall see. But as of right now, these top 2 are breaking away from third place of Scott Olson. Ron Fenton going 1 lap down. He is going to be the first car 1 lap down. So if the caution were to come out, it is going to be his spot to get back. But one person that's going to be in trouble is going to be that Rodney German. Rodney German is right there going into turn number 3, coming out of turn number 4, and the leader is reaching turn number 3 as we speak right now. So he's got to pick up the pace a little bit, or he could be going laps down probably within the next 20 laps or so. So he's definitely got to pick up that pace just a little bit and stay on the lead lap, or he will be fighting with Ron Fenton for the lucky dog. There's our turn 1 camera. Let's look at turn number 2. Watch them fly right on by. And there they go in turn number 3. There with that camera angle there, you can see how much those rotors are glowing. So they are definitely using a lot of brakes here at Thompson International Speedway. You can see how red the front rotors are compared to the back. So they're not using a lot of back brakes. So with these particular cars, if you put too much rear brake in it, it'll snap loose on you and it'll send you sideways quick, fast, and in a hurry. But that H&H sign supply is making his way maybe to a victory here tonight. Well, it looks like Troy Patterson had to retire his car. Maybe a little bit too much damage. We might see him get back out if his car were to be repaired in time. There you see Ron Fenton. He is going to be in the 7th position. Rodney German, he is going to be right there in 6th. Brad Ebel down 2 positions from where he started this race and riding around in 5th. We got Bergeron. He is going to be riding around in 4th. That is pretty much where he started this race. Scott Olson, he is going to be down 1 position from where he started. Steven Rex is going to be also down 1 position. And Russell Charnsky is going to be up 7 positions. And right now we're riding with the leader. He is pretty much caught that 69 coming out of turn number 4. There you see the start finish line right there. And there is that 69 car. He is less than 2 seconds away from putting that 69 a lap down. That is very interesting. We've seen the 69 of Rodney German. He has been fast, you know, at other tracks. He's been able to do those breakaways, but also he's used those strategies. So is this a strategy? I don't know. He might have a little bit of handling issues, considering that he may have scraped the wall a little bit. He got into it with the 31. So this could be a little bit of a handling issues, maybe waiting on that caution. You can see that car is pushing way up the track, and he's not getting the drive off of the corner that like the leader. So could this be catastrophic for the 69? Could be. As you know, we are at lap 46. We're almost a quarter of the way finished with the race, and we've only seen 1 caution, and that was for a start and park. So no telling what might happen later on in the race, but oh, we got the 31. He is going to be parked on the grass. Not exactly sure what that's all about. But 20 trying to get around that 69. 69 not giving it up very easily, but he's going to give the 20 the low lane. Now he's going to duck down to that bottom lane, try to hold off the 10 of Steven Rex. Doesn't want to drop too far down, so he's going to give it all she has. Maybe try to get back on the lead lap the hard way instead of waiting for that caution. But that 10 does have the bottom lane speed, and he's able to make that pass. We'll ride with Scott Olson for a few moments, and there you see, there's the distance between Scott Olson. Well, let's see. I don't have anybody in the chats except for Ron Fenton and Brad Ebel. So I was thinking about trying to see what Troy Patterson was looking like, but he is not in the Discord. So and there is that race between 1st and 2nd. About a half a second is about a half a second in between these 2 cars, the 20 and the 10. But it looks like they have pretty much done their homework here at this track. And the next one that could go another lap down is going to be Ron Fenton. But you have the 56. If you're looking at the track map, you have the 56 that just came out of turn number 2. And the leaders are now coming out of turn 2. So they are a straightaway away from the 717 and the 56. So they are coming fast, and they are coming to take those positions away. If they are able to make that pass, that's going to leave 3 cars on the lead lap, and that just shows how much skill these guys have here at Thompson International Speedway. Well, while we got some green flag racing, let's take a moment and take a look at our stream sponsors.
We are the place where the toughest drivers will come to race from far and wide. But just who are we?
Nope, sorry, I'm on the wrong screen. So wrong ads. But that was the pit stall. That is one of our other league sponsors. Well, we're going to let it go green for just a minute. We'll put it on the SDK. It's exciting. See what it pulls up, and it's gonna stay right here on the 717 and the 56. And it looks like they are going to be challenging. But here comes the leaders. That's going to be the 20 and the 10. They are pretty much have almost caught the 56 and the 717. So within a couple laps, we should probably be seeing maybe 2 more cars go a lap down, waiting for a caution. And it looks like Patterson has went off the track and came back on the track. He sat there for a little while. He might be back out there. Nope, he's still sitting there. Right there he is. Not sure if he's looking for that caution. Not exactly sure, but hopefully the caution will not come out. Mr. Ron Fenton trying to hang in there. He is 2 laps down. He's trying to hang in there with trying not to go too many laps down. You got Patterson. He is about 43 laps down, so he's quite a ways. Maybe he's just doing a little bit of race control. Tim Pruitt is going to be shown out. He did a start and park, and that's what brought out our first caution. And now we have the leaders. They are catching Brad Ebel, and he is going to take that low line, make the 20 pass on the high side. Doesn't give the 20 any problems. And now they got the 717 locked in his sights. So that 717 has got some work to do if he wants to stay on that lead lap. Maybe have to pick it up just a little bit. But with that 20 being as fast as he is, it looks like getting around Brad Ebel. It looks like Rex lost a little bit of ground, and he is going to be about 8/10 of a second back. So he had a little bit of trouble getting around the 56. Will the 717 give him any problems? Nope, we're going to give him that bottom lane and let him right on by. Can he make up that time once again as he is dropped back just a little bit? Ooh, the 717 gets a little bit loose coming out of turn number 4. He does gather it back up, doesn't touch the wall, and he is right back in the gas with the 54 of Ebel right there behind him. Brad Ebel having a little bit of handling issues. It looks like those rear tires are starting to give up just a little bit as they are looking for that traction off the corners. Turn number 4, coming out of turn number 4, that car looked pretty straight, but coming out of turn number 2, that 56 got a little bit squirrely the last lap by. All right, we'll go back to our leaders. Only 3 cars on the lead lap, and that's going to be Charnsky, that's going to be Rex, and that's going to be Olsen. Olsen is quite a ways back, and it looks like he is going to be about 3/4 of a track behind the leaders, or excuse me, 1/4 of a track behind the leaders. As you can see, they're coming out of turn number 2. He is just about to the start-finish line, and they're on the backstretch. So he's got a little bit of making up to do, but he did have a fast car. He started on the front row, now running in 3rd, so that's not a bad night for him. For viewers out there on the stream, appreciate y'all stopping by and spending your Thursday evening with me. Hope your work well has been good to you. Work week has been good to you. I think I said work well. As mine is just about to kick off once again tomorrow, where I'll be going back to work. Had my 2 days off. Now I get to work the weekend and get ready for my long week off. We'll go catch back up with our leaders and see how they are doing. They're actually still about 7/10 of a second away from each other. You got Olsen right there. I'm sorry, you got Olsen right there. You got Jonathan Bergeron. He is going to be still holding on to that 4th position. Brad Ebel not able to get there to take over that position, but they have been riding pretty hard coming out of turn number 4. It looks like that 56 is struggling to find that grip off of that corner. And the 717 looks like he has a little bit better rear grip than the 56. But they are pretty much within striking distance of each other. Oh, and the 56 gets a little bit loose, as I was just talking about that. So he lost that rear grip coming out of turn number 2. And now the 717, he's going to brush the wall. So, rear grip is starting to fade away here at about a lap 71. But they are pretty much still equally matched. And let's throw the battle box up just a little bit so you can see everything that's going on. Ron Fenton, he is about to go another lap down, and let's ride around with him. And here's the gearbox. There it is. There is the leader looking to take. Oh, Ron blinked in and out for just a second. Going to take the low line and let the leaders ride on by. And there he goes, sailing right by. Got the 69 of Rodney German. He is probably looking to go another lap down. Excuse me. And there is the distance between our leader of Charsky and the 69. Oh, the 69 is going to be right into the wall, right in front of the leaders. So that car the handling has left that 69 car. So it is probably not going to be his night to win. There you see he is struggling to keep it off the wall. And it looks like the 10, he is trying to get there. Why are we blinking in and out? Ten is still struggling to get there. He did close up that gap about 0.4 of a second, but that could have been due to the lanes trying to get around these lap down cars. And look at the run that the 10 has. Can he put the power down and get the run off the turn? Coming through turn number 4, he is going to be right there, but he cannot get to the bottom and make the pass on the 20. 20 has that high line. He has that high line advantage. Puts the power down, holds the 10 there, still in second. This is a good little battle for this position, and this is going to see who has the better tires on the long run. It looks like the 20 did have the better advantage coming out of turn number 4, coming into turn number 2, turn number 1, and out of turn number 2. He is still going to have a little bit of an advantage. Now extended that lead back to 0.3 of a second. '61 still back there, about 11 seconds back. Only 3 cars on the lead lap, and that's going to be our Scott Olsen and Steve Rex and Charsky. Ebel and Bergeron, they are still going at it, trying to figure out who has the best grip coming off the turns, and that's going to decide this little battle right here. As we've seen them try to put the power down, but wasn't able to do it. And you got Ron Fenton. He's going to be right there. Oh, is that Ron? No, that wasn't Ron. I'm sorry. That's going to be Scott. He is bringing his car into the picture, trying to get around. Going to try to catch these guys and get around them. Well, lap number 82 out of 200, and it's been a 2-car show so far. They have pretty much lap the whole field except for one, and that is going to be Scott Olson. Everybody else is. Oh, and the 10, he finally makes a mistake, and he's going to lose a little bit of ground. He lost the grip coming out of turn number 4, and he scraped the wall. And let's take a look at that right front and right rear, see how bad it is damaged. It doesn't look too bad. It looks like just a little bit of scraping going on, but he is still good to go. And to me, it looks like he made that 10 a little bit faster, but he is wiggling in and out coming out of the turn. So is he losing those tires? Now, when will we see these guys pit in? Now, are they trying to save their car for halfway, or will we see them, bring the car in and try to make up some time on pit road? If the 10 was a short pit, now he would probably be able to take over the lead with the lap times that he would be running, but his car would be significantly slower on the long run. So we'll have to see how he plays his strategy to get around this 20, as the 20 has been showing a dominance here at Thompson International. And there you see everybody's pretty much spread out except for the top 2 and 4th and 5th. They are pretty much going to be right there together. And those are 4 positions. But we'll zoom back in and take a look. And we'll go back here to Brad Ebel, because he was able to get around Bergeron for that 4th position. So let's go back and take a look at that pass. And there you see the 717 is going to be riding way up high. He did give up the high line for the leader, or for a lead lap car, and it looks like that 56 was going to follow right in suit, and he was able to take that position. Looks like the 717 was struggling to keep it out of the wall, but that was the pass that was made. So we'll go back live. Now the 717 was able to get back around the 56. So this is a back and forth battle for the 4th and 5th position. Lap 91 completed of 200. And it looks like they are trying to keep from going another lap down. As those two keep racing, the leaders are closing in. That 10 is still closing in on that 20, and the 20 is closing in on the 56, because there they are coming out of turn number 2. And the leaders are right there in suit coming into turn number 3. They 4th and 5th are coming out of turn number 4. Yeah, the leaders are coming very fast. Brad still working on the inside of that 717. Not able to get there once again, but now he's going to look to the high line. Can he put the power down? He got the power down, but did not have the better run off the corner. Nice little battle between the 56 and 717, but here comes the leaders. They are going to be side by side. Now can the 56 utilize the leaders getting by that 717? Will he go high again, or will he give him the low line? And if he gives him the high line, if he gives him the low line, will that open up the door for the 56 to get back around? Because that's how he made the pass once. And there he goes. He's going to be in the wall. The 56 is going to be following in suit. And we are going to be side by side as they come to the line. but the 717 does have a little bit of advantage. Here we go again. The 56 is going to dive it down to the bottom, coming into one and coming out of turn number 2. 717 is going to prevail with the run off the corner on that high side. So nice little battle between these two. Did let the leaders run on by, so they are going to be scored 2 laps down. Now Scott Olsen, he is not far ahead of the leaders. There you see the 69 is going to separate these two, or excuse me, him and the leaders. There you see the leaders are just now coming out of turn number 4. He's coming in turn number 1, so they are straight away behind third place. So if we don't see that caution, we might only have 2 cars on the lead lap here very shortly. I don't like that way that's blinking in and out. Well, it looks like Troy Patterson, he is able to get his car back on the track. He's quite a few laps down, but he's making it a little interesting. He's got a 61 right there behind him. Still got a little bit of right front damage to that race car, but it looks like it has got a little bit of speed in it. He's got a long ways to go. He's about 47 laps down. And there are your leaders side by side. We got a battle for the lead, and that is going to be Rex and Charnsky. And oh, the 10 is going to get sideways. The 20 is going to maybe brush the wall a little bit, but the 10 saves it. Now they are over halfway. How long can these tires actually hold on? Are they going to try to put everybody a lap down before they bring it in? Oh, and the 61 is going to bring it in drifting style. So he's going to go ahead and take his 4 fresh feel goods. And it looks like the leader is actually going to bring his car in. Car getting a little bit on the free side, too much on the free side for him, so he is going to bring his car down, and that's going to turn over the lead to Stephen Rex. Now with Stephen Rex being the only car out there that hasn't pitted yet out of the top 3, everybody's going to be a lap down until he makes his pits. Then you're going to see Charnsky and everybody else, Charnsky and Olsen get back on the lead lap. Brad Ebel was able to make the pass. That's going to put Olsen down to the 5th position. Now, if the caution comes out, everybody is pretty much going to be quite a few laps down. It's going to be very hard for anybody to get their laps back, but there's going to be our 2nd place holder right now. He is going to be showing 2 laps down, but sitting in 2nd place. Still got a few viewers on the stream. Appreciate y'all stopping by, spending your Thursday evening with us here at Southern Broadcasting Gaming Network. Here at the Thompson International Raceway with the North American Street Stock Car Series. Ooh, looks like the 20 is out. I don't know if he had some internet issues or what, but he is going to be showing out of the race, and that is going to leave this race all to the number 10. Well, while these guys are making a few laps, I am going to step away from 1 second, go grab a quick drink, and I will be right back. We'll put it on the most exciting battles. We'll let SDK decide what is exciting, and that is going to be the 56 and the 10, which is going to jump back and forth. So we'll leave it right there for just a few minutes. Ooh, we got a 69 in the grass. No caution for that. Let's go back and before I go, let's go back and take a look and see what happened to him. Ooh, looks like that car just went kind of straight towards the wall. He had to do a little bit of correction. Coming down the front stretch. Looks good, looks good. And here's where he had the problem right there. That car just broke loose with him, and it got sideways. No cars collected. He did get off the track pretty quick. He does have a lot of right side damage, so that he is going to go down another lap. That's going to move Ron Fenton up into the 5th position. And it looks like our leader is going to be down in the pits, and that's going to allow Brad Ebel to get back on the lead lap. He should get those 2 laps back, considering he has a little bit fresher tires. Let's look at the pit laps, and it looks like Brad pitted at lap 7. He has not brought his car down pit road yet, but he should be bringing it down any time now. And there he goes. He's going to bring his car down. Doesn't want to stay out too long because those fresher tires are going to be key. Olsen going to be showing 1 lap down. Now the lead might change to Olsen as he gets a little bit loose coming out of turn number 4. The lead might change over to Olsen if he can get back around the track before the 10 comes out of pits. And we are back. Now 114 laps complete out of 200, and it's going to be Steven Rex's race to win. There's only 2 cars on the lead lap. It looks like Jonathan Bergeron was able to grab the 3rd spot. You got Brad Abel right there in 4th position. You got Rodney German. He overtook the 5th position from Ron Fenton. So Ron Fenton is going to be right back here in 6th place. Charnsky is going to be shown out of the race. Looks like Troy Patterson, he is going to be still out there. A little bit of damage on that race car, 45 laps down. But it looks like he is going to stay out to finish this thing out. Now it looks like Rex does have a pretty good advantage with those fresher tires. Than Scott Olsen. Olsen doing a pretty good job of trying to track him down, but it looks like that 10 of Olsen is going to be just a little bit better. He does have a pretty good entry into turn number 1 and exit of turn number 2, but it looks like that 10 is pretty much tracking him down pretty quick. He's closing the gap and he's extending the gap on the 10. So the 10 looks like he is a little bit better coming out to turn number 4, and it looks like the 61 of Olsen, he is going to be a little bit better in turn number 1. So it's a little bit of give and take. We'll see how this plays out. Does the one of Olsen have enough to catch the leader with 80 laps to go? one of Olsen was trying to get around Patterson. Patterson did give him the high line, which was his preferred line, and just let him on go, no problems. But that allowed the leader to put about another second on Olsen. Now he is almost up to 12 seconds behind the leader. So the leader's coming fast. If Olsen doesn't pick up the pace, you know, he's about almost half a track behind the leader. So could Stephen Rex lap everybody? We shall see. We still have a lot of racing left. We have 78 laps, and he is pretty much the fastest car on the racetrack. We'll look at his last time. Last time by, yes, he was the fastest car on the racetrack with a 21.37, with Olsen running about 2/10 slower than the leader, so he is losing about 2/10 a lap. Ron Fenton has a faster race car than Patterson, so he's gonna be able to hold on to that sixth position. Looks like German is running pretty much the same lap times as the 56 of Brad Ebel, and Bergeron, he is running about 2/10 slower than the 56, and there you see this is about to become a battle as the 56 just comes around that corner and gets to the back bumper of that 717. So can he hold on to that third position? Because Brad Ebel, he is about 3/10 faster than the 717, and they both smack the wall coming out of the turn. So they are pretty much giving it all they have. Brad Ebel and Jonathan Bergeron, they both ran the same exact time last time by. This time by, it looks like the 56 is going to be a little bit faster than the 717. Bad exit on turn number 2 for the 56. Now he's got the 61 to deal with. That is a lead lap car, so is he going to give him any problems trying to get by? Brad's going to take that really low line, let the 61 right on by. Gave him no problems, but he's going to lose a lot of time to the 717. Coming out of turn number 4, it looks like the 10 had a little bit of a mistake and scraped the right side of that car just a little bit more. So as the track changes, I believe the handling of these cars are going to change. Hard on the brakes coming into turn number 3, out of turn number 4. He's got the 69 in sight. Can he put him down another lap? That's going to put him 4 laps down if he's able to catch German in that 69. Oh, German is almost wrecked, or did wreck right in front of the leaders. So that is going to bring out the yellow flag, the second yellow flag of the night. And let's go back and take a look and see what happened to Rodney German. Comes down into turn number 1, and it just breaks loose. You can see those wheels turned right. He's trying to keep it straight, but could not keep it straight for long, and he pretty much turned it sideways right in front of the leader. Let's see if we can get a shot of where the leader was, and that's how close the leader was to the 69. So he's going to go a lap down, another lap down, so he's going to be 4 laps down. And that's going to open up the pits. Scott Rex is going to bring his car down and get his service. Scott Olsen, he is going to bring his car down. Now that's going to bunch them right back together. Those are the only 2 cars on the lead lap. There you see Ebel. He is going to be diving into pits and get his service to take 4 fresh field goods. It looks like Jonathan is going to stay out and get a lap back Now Brad is going to have fresher tires than the 717. So this position might change quick, fast, and in a hurry. Oh, nope. 717 is going to bring his car down pit road. So he got a lucky dog. He got a lap back. It's like Rodney German. He is going to stay out and get a lap back, so we should see him be waved around the pace car. It looks like the 717 is going to be showing only one lap down. So if another caution does happen to fly, he will be back on the lead lap. Uh-oh. And he is backing up for some reason. Oh, I guess he thought he was going to come down pit road, but has decided not to. All right, 135 laps complete. We should be going back to green probably next time by, as they will get double file. Jonathan actually bringing his car down pit road. And they are double file. Now he's down and away. He didn't stay in there for long. He is still going to be scored in the third position. Now pit road may have been closed, so he may have a penalty. He may have to start at the tail end of the longest line. Actually, they weren't even there when the green flag came out, and look at the jump that Stephen Rex got on that restart. Now that's 61. He is going to be right there along with him. Now he is going to be about 0.3 of a second back. That's how important that restart was. Now you don't want that 10 to break away too far, but Scott Olson did start on the front row, and it looks like he is going to be so he might have a little bit of speed in that car. So let's see if he can give that 10 a little bit of challenge. 62 laps to go when they cross the start-finish line. Still anybody's race. Still a lot of racing left to go, and it's only these two front runners on the lead lap. Looks like Olson is part of the SOG, Slow Old Guys Racing League, and looks like he might be a teammate with Tim Pruitt. Oh, the 31 is going to be spun. No caution for that. Wow. So we are going to pause that right there. And let's go back and take a look at that. Was there contact between the 717? The 717 gets a little bit loose. Maybe he doesn't have any car control. Now that was pretty much a net code issue. Can't blame that on the 717. There was plenty of room in between the 31 and 717. So we're going to call that a iRacing issue, net code issue. We'll back it up just one more time, and we'll take a look. We'll go to the right rear. Yeah, really no contact at all, and it just picked up the right rear of that car and just spun him around. So, hate to see that for that 31, but we will go back green flag. And the battle for the lead is definitely heating up. The 717 is going to be shown in third, up one position from where he started. Brad Abel, he is going to be in fourth, trying to get some of those laps back. He's 3 laps down. Rodney German, he is going to be 3 laps down also. Some of these cars are struggling. As you see, the 69 is only, if you're looking at the track map, 69 is on the back stretch coming in turn number 3, and the 10 and the 61, or the 1, are right there, about a straightaway away. And this is the battle for the lead. There you see that 61 trying to make his move around. And sorry about the blinking in and out. I don't know why it does that. And there's a move on the 61. You're going to look to the inside, not going to be able to get there. Coming out of turn number 4, coming into turn number 1. It looks like he's going to ride a little bit higher than the 10 and try to arc this corner coming out. Will he have the run? He does have an amazing run coming out of that corner, but not able to get enough of a run to try to challenge for that lead. Still got a lot of speed left in that car coming out of turn number 4. They are pretty much going to be nose to tail. And even though these guys are racing for a position, they are catching Rodney German very fast, and that's going to be in the 5th position. There you see Rodney German. He has a lot of right side damage, so that's probably going to be affecting his race here tonight, and he may not make it up any further unless something happens to that 717 of Jonathan Bergeron. Five viewers out there on the on the chat. I appreciate y'all stopping by, spending the evening. We got about 50 laps to go here at Thompson International Raceway. Hope y'all are enjoying the broadcast, as we love putting these broadcasts on for you. Oh, excuse me. Pollen is kicking my butt today, but not a bad deal. If you're new to the broadcast, definitely hit that like, hit that subscribe. It'll let you know when we go live, so you can catch all the racing action that we do cover. We cover a few series. We cover SOG on Monday nights. We cover NOMA on the YouTube side. With that National Online Motorsports Association. We have Old Glory. Oh, the 61 is going to be in the wall. That's the first mistake we've seen since the green flag has flown on the caution. But back to the racing that we cover. We cover the Old Glory Racing Series. That's on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. That's their Truck Series and their Genesis Cup Series. And we also have a 4-wide racing league that races on Sunday nights. So we do cover a wide variety of racing action, from street stocks to trucks to cup cars. Oh, it looks like Russell may be back out. Nope. So Troy Patterson did move up a position. He finally passed Russell Charnsky in that number 20. So with the 20 being retired, that's going to put him up to the 7th position. But with that mistake that the 61 made, it's going to be all the 10, unless the 1 can find a little bit of speed, and he may be able to find it right here as he is catching up to Rodney German. Rodney German may give the leader a little bit of trouble getting by, but so far he has not. He's had a little bit of handling problems. Hopefully he can hold it together as the leader is catching him quick, fast, and in a hurry coming into turn number 3. Hopefully he can hold that car straight, unlike before that brought the caution out. Oh, and he gets a little bit sideways coming out of turn number 4, but now Rodney is putting the power down. He's trying to find that grip to keep from going another lap down, and oh, he's going to smack the wall right there in front of the leader, and did not slow the leader down one bit, but about a 1 second gap in between Olsen and Rex. And the next car to go another lap down is probably going to be Ron Finn. Ron Finn looking to go 5 laps down. Oh, and the one smacks the wall again, so he's going to pancake that right side of that car a little bit more. Maybe he's trying to get it to turn a little bit better. Throw those wheels, out of alignment a little bit. Maybe it'll turn a little bit better. I don't know. I don't think it's working very well for Rodney German. I think that's the problem that he's having. And he's going to smack it again. Yeah, he's got a little bit of crinkling going on that right side, but so far still not slowing that car down. His pit crew is not going to be happy with him having to re-sticker and repaint that car. Now about 2.1 seconds separate Rex from Olsen. Olsen trying to make up that ground, but not able to do it. He smacked the wall twice that we know of, crinkled the right side of that car, and it may have messed with the handling just a little bit. But let's go up to Rex because he has a little bit of lap down cars, or a lap down car to get around, and he is able to get around it. Well, the next car to go another lap down, I believe, is going to be Tim Patterson. He is going to be coming into turn number 1. The leader's just now coming over the start-finish line. So, yeah, if the leader does catch him, we got about 35 laps left in the race. If the leader does catch him, he'll go about 48 laps down. But my hat's off to him. He did stay in it and is going to finish the race. Doesn't matter how many laps down you are, as long as you finish, that's what really matters. You can make up a lot of spots, especially if somebody retires. Brad Ebel all by himself. He is right there in turns number 1 and 2. Coming out of turn number 2, trying not to go any more laps down, which the leaders are, he's about a half a track in front of the leaders from going 4 laps down, so he may be able to hold the leaders at bay and not go any more laps down. There we see we do have Jonathan. He's got 5 stops. We got Troy Patterson with about 4 stops. Stephen Rex, he has got about 2 pit stops, and Scott Olsen has got about 3. And there you see 2.4 seconds separate first and second. Well, we are under 30 laps to go. And it's all the 10 show as long as no mistakes are made. And we got Scott Olson. He is trying to get around that 31. 31 is going to dive it down low. And it looks like the pass is going to be nice and clean. Coming out of turn number 4. Does not have any trouble coming out of turn number 4 now. Can he make up the time in the next coming laps? Like I said, the laps are ticking down. He's got about 28 laps left to go. And it looks like Rex has a little bit better car coming into the turns. It looks like 61 is kind of struggling getting off the turns. Doesn't lose a lot of ground, but the 10 definitely has the speed. Jonathan Bergeron, he is pretty much riding all by himself. He doesn't really have any challengers, ahead of him. He's got the 56 going into turn number 3 right now, and he is coming down into turn number 3. So we might see a little bit of battle between third and fourth, but that will not be forward position due to the fact that one car is 3 laps down, the other one is 1. Let's put it on exciting and see if we can find anything exciting. There's the leader. Everybody is pretty much spread out as of right now. We got 6 cars left on the track. Started with 8. The track took out 2. 149 laps down. There's Rodney German from Dothan, Alabama. Not too far away from where I am. I am also a local of Alabama here in Auburn. And it looks like we might have a little bit of battle between 2 lap down cars. This is not for position, as that's the 31. And the 69. 69 is going to be 4 laps down, and the 31 is 49 laps down. And there is not going to be a challenge there. And 31 just lets him right on by. Like I said, very interesting to see the 69, so many laps down. As we've seen, him at the bigger tracks, he has been a very, it's been a very good car, a force to be reckoned with at the super speedways and Auto Club. He's put on some good strategy. We usually see him and the 717 pretty much lock nose to tail, but not here tonight. It's pretty much. The 10 and the 1's race to take the podium. He'll finish in 3rd if he can keep up and not make any mistakes, but now about 3.5 seconds separate first from second. And the next car to go a lap down is going to be this man right here. He might be put 2 laps down with only 20 laps to go. I don't think he can hold off the leader, but he does have a 3rd place locked in, so he can let the leader just sail run him by, and he will still finish on the podium. With only 2 cars on the lead lap, he's the first car 1 lap down. The next car is going to be 3 laps down, and German is going to be in 5th, 4 laps down. So I'd let the leader right on by and just hold what I got. Try not to make any mistakes. You got plenty of distance between you and the 4th place driver of Evil. So I would just ride with what I got and not really challenge to get my lap back. And there is Scott Olson. About 4.1 4.2 seconds back now. So the damage that has been caused to that race car might be affecting the speed of his car, and he is just falling off very quickly. Luckily, he is running in second. Nearest car is 2 laps down, so he doesn't have any chance of going up down position. So unless he just totals it. 15 laps to go now here at Thompson International Raceway. See if the 69 is going to give the 56 a little bit of a challenge, and that's not going to be for a position, but that will be a battle to watch. Nice little run off in turn number 2 for the 69. So he does have a little bit of speed of, you know, to keep these other lap down cars at bay, but not going to be able to make up any position. Now the 56 is going to be looking on the inside, coming out of turn number 4. The 69 was not able to put the power down. Now coming out of turn number 2, 56 has got it all day long. 6 viewers on the stream. I appreciate y'all stopping by, watching the stream with me, you know, keeping me company. Hope y'all are enjoying the show. A little bit of action going on the track. 2 cars left on the lead lap. Everybody else is 2 laps or more down from the leaders. And right now, this man right here, he is going to be the dominant car. The 20 did retire. Not exactly sure what happened to him, but he had to retire his car. He was a very dominant car. He led a lot of laps before the pit stops, and now he's gone. So he left the race to the number 10 of Stephen Rex with 10 laps to go and 4.5 seconds back to second place. I believe he may have this one in the bag. No more big movers of the race. It looks like the only mover that's going to really be is this man right here. He started in 4th, and now he's up in 3rd. He moved up 1 position from where he started. So, no big movers of the race. Well, 7 laps to go, and it's coming down to the wire. If the 61 has anything left in it, he needs to put it down and try with all his might just to get back up. Don't know if he's going to be able to make that time up, but at least he can give it all he has. I know he's probably either waiting on a caution to come out. Maybe he'll see one fly. It's 6 laps to go now. But there's not a lot of cars around each other to maybe even cause that. And the leader has caught this 69 with 6 laps to go. And he is looking to put Rodney German another lap down. That's going to put him 5 laps down if he's not able to hold on. And let's go to his right rear. Nope. No, let's go to the left rear. There we go. The leader's about to make the inside pass. Coming into turn number 1. Is he going to be able to get there? Yes, he is. We'll go to the left front suspension. And, yep, just flew right on by. Only 4 laps to go. Coming to 3. Clear track in front of him, so he is just gonna pretty much sail it to the win here at Thompson International Speedway. 2 laps to go. Clear racetrack. No opponents in sight to even challenge him for the win. The nearest one back is going to be about 4.7 seconds back. And here we come to the final lap. There is the white flag. Stephen Rex going to bring home a win here at Thompson International. There's turn number 3. Coming out of turn number 4, there is the checkered flag for the win. Olsen going to bring home 2nd. Bergeron going to bring home 3rd. Brad Ebel is going to finish in a 4th. You see the fireworks going off. Rodney German going to finish in 5th. Give you the track view so you can see the fireworks going off in celebration of that number 10's win. And there you see him doing that burnout. All right, we'll go to our finishing order really quick and show you where everybody finished. All right, Stephen Rex is going to finish in 1st. He's going to take home the win. His 2nd is going to belong to Scott Olsen. 3rd is going to belong to Jonathan Bergeron. 4th is going to be Brad Ebel. 5th is going to be Rodney German. 6th is going to be Ron Fenton. 7th is going to be Troy Patterson. 8th is going to be Russell Charsky. And 9th is going to belong to Tim Pruitt. 198 laps down. Did I start in park? But that's going to be your finishing order. Let me see if I can find anybody in the Discord. Maybe there's somebody in the Discord. Oh, we got Steve Rex, our winner in. Oh, he's already in the booth. Steve Rex, this is Richard up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you loud and clear.
Man, you put on a dominant performance. Now you and the 20 pretty much broke away from everybody, and you two were pretty much jeopardizing everybody else in the field. You would have made it only 2 cars on the lead lap, but everybody started making their pit stops, and then he disconnected. But you were able to dominate that. You had the 61 right there along with you, but he made a few mistakes, and you were able to break away about almost 5 seconds. Man, talk to us a little bit about your race.
Yeah, it was a long one out there to go. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the 20. He got around me earlier. He was racing, put it that way. So I let him go and kind of just sat behind him towards the end of the run. It looked like he was going to break it in half at the midway point. And I wanted to keep going. I had like 20 laps to go or 18 laps to go or something like that. And I know once he went in, I got it down into the 6s running, but then I seen he disconnected. So I don't know what happened, but other than that, the car was great. The dropping bombs number 10, the setup job was good.
Absolutely. Well, it looks like those older tires, they gave y'all a little bit of trouble because I'd seen as some off the corners you weren't able to put that power down, but once you went in, man, y'all were pretty much flying around that track. Very fast lap times compared to everybody else. For a couple laps there, you and Olsen were pretty much running the same lap times, and then mistakes started happening, and you were able to do that breakaway. But, man, congratulations on that win here at Thompson International Raceway. It looked like it was a very challenging track, but you were able to do it.
Yeah, definitely a tough track, but yeah, it's the first time jumping in the series. I'm not much of a big track guy. I like the short tracks, and I appreciate everybody that puts it on, the NASC. You for doing the broadcast. First time I met you.
Yeah,
good time.
Absolutely. Well, All right. Well, with those podium finishes, if you have any more shout outs that you'd like to give, I mean, now is the time. If not, we'll let you go celebrate.
Yeah, just the guys over at DBR that build setups, and I didn't have nothing for this race when I came into it, and one of our teammates, Kendrick Cryer, he helped me out, told me what track to use, and gave me a gear, and I threw it in, made a couple of changes, and we were good. So appreciate all them guys over there too.
Not a problem. Brad, you are in here, right?
Yeah, I'm in here.
Can you shoot Scott Olson a link to the broadcast so he can come in the booth? He just sent me a message on the stream.
Let's see if I can get him invited over here.
All right. If you go to the Facebook side and just drop the link in on the Facebook side, actually, I can probably do it too. Hold on 1 second, Scott. We'll get you.
You still in here, Steve?
Yep.
Hey, congratulations.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for coming over and running with us. Hopefully we can get a bigger cart out in the future.
Yep, I had a couple people. It'll spike some interest with me running in here, so we'll get some more guys over.
Again, appreciate it, and congratulations.
Yep, thank you very much.
I know I'm live on this somewhere.
I'm looking, Richard.
Here we go. Bing. There we go. I got it posted in the on the Facebook. So Scott, if you can grab that Discord address and jump on in, man.
Did you find it, Scott? He's looking for it there, Richard.
What's that now?
I said he's looking for it.
Oh, it didn't come in the chat? Okay, I can just send him a message maybe.
Where's the link to the broadcast?
1 second, and I'll get that posted up too.
Oh, okay, I was looking on Facebook.
Facebook is going to be under Southern Broadcast Gaming Network.
Got it.
I'm trying to get him in the Discord here.
Me too.
Can you go over into TeamSpeak and pull him down in broadcasting there?
Yeah, let me see if I can do that real quick. All right, so
Can you not get into TeamSpeak?
I'm trying to get into it right now. There we go. Let's see, where is he at? TeamSpeak.
Well, now he disappeared in TeamSpeak. Oh, there, he got you up there.
Oh, Scott Olson, you got a copy. I might have to. Oh, I can't hear him, and he.
I'm going to pull you down into the broadcasting at the bottom.
All right, I'm down there. Let's pull him down. Scott, you got a copy? Why can I not hear myself? All right, hold on one second, folks. Trying to get my audio to work. I might have to kill the Discord for a minute. Anybody got a copy? Can y'all hear me? Hello? Can y'all not hear me? If so, I can't hear y'all. Okay, so y'all can hear me, but I can't hear you. Make sure I don't have you muted. Okay, so let's try to unmute you. All right. All right, so TeamSpeak decides it does not want to work. Let's try this. All right, if y'all can hear me, I'm not exactly sure what's up with the TeamSpeak. But if you can click that link and maybe get you into Discord, I know that's operational. All right, Scott is in. All right, so he is in the Discord now. Brad, can you still hear me on Discord side?
Yeah, 10-4.
Okay. All right, Scott, if you listen, just go ahead and jump in any one of those broadcast rooms. Actually, the broadcast booth should be open, so if you want to just jump in there. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the TeamSpeak.
There we go.
There we go. We got something. Sorry, I don't know what was going on with TeamSpeak. Y'all can hear me, but I could not hear anybody. Um,
Man, you need a bigger booth, man. That's a hell of a walk from that pit lane to here.
well, even though it's a heck of a walk, man, you did a heck of a drive. Keeping your car up in the second. You had a chance, a run at the lead, but a little bit of a couple of incidents with the wall. Kind of got you there and put you back about 5 seconds. Did you damage your race car a little bit, or what exactly happened? Walk us through that last little bit of the race.
Well, the car was evil the first few laps, that's for sure. Got the best of me a little bit. I was just gonna go out there and ride along, and find a space to ride for a bit. And I don't think anybody had anything for Rex tonight, but that turn four wall just kept reaching out and grabbing my right front.
Well, it kept on right. I was wondering if it messed with the handling a little bit because you were losing a lot of time. You fell back about 5 seconds, but you two had nobody around to challenge for any positions because everybody was multiple laps down behind y'all. But y'all did a really good job. Thought you would have had a chance at the lead at that restart. Y'all being bunched together, you had a little bit of speed at the beginning, and then the wall just sort of liked to reach out and touch you. But a great job. Great job. Second place podium finish. Man, my hat's off to you. 200 laps is definitely looked tough, especially here at Thompson International.
Yeah, I come into this. Got a call early this week from Don, and he asked me if I could drive for him, and I said sure, I could do that. He threw me the set. I practiced a little bit. Guess I should have practiced a little bit more. Um, yeah, the car was evil. Hats off to Don. I think he worked his tail off on this set. I'm not sure if he got it from somebody or what, but it was fast for 10 laps, 10, 15 laps. I could hang out with Rex up there in the front. Um, and then it was like somebody just decided to shut it off, and I'd lose 2 to 4 tenths. Um, I'm not sure what happened. We'll have to go back to the drawing board and see if we can't work out another deal later on in the year.
Absolutely. Well, you definitely did a pretty good job. Congratulations on that second place finish. I know Ron, if he works on these setups all week long. I've seen him in multiple hosted lobbies just working on setups, and so he puts a lot of time into these tracks.
Yeah, he sent me a text. I told him what we were running here, and he said that I was running 2 tenths faster than he could run it. So he was feeling kind of good for tonight. Just came up short. Congrats to Rex, and like I said, we'll try to get him next time.
Absolutely. Well, we'll let you go. Well, welcome to the Discord. We'll let you go. Do any celebrating that you'd like to celebrate. Maybe message Ron a little bit. I'm pretty sure he was on his laptop watching. He sent me a message stating that he was watching. But yeah, congratulations on that. If you got any other shout outs, man, you're welcome to give them.
Just want to say thanks, Don, for the opportunity, and hopefully we'll be able to do it again sometime.
Awesome. Well, we hope to see you back.
All right, take care, guys. You guys need to get a booth closer to the track, man. I only brought one beer for the ride, so I gotta go back to the pit and get some more. Take care, guys. Appreciate it.
Not a problem. Well, next week we are going to be taking the street stocks to Texas Speedway for 150 laps. So make sure you tune in on April 6th. Same time, same place. But well, that's going to call it a night for us. Brad, you were out there on the track too. If you'd like to give anything, tell us a little bit about your race. Now would be that time if you want.
We ain't gonna talk about me. I'm happy. I'm happy things went off the way they did. I wish we'd had a bigger car count, but we'll get there. I think it was a pretty good night for everybody. There was one or two little things I saw that kind of ruined some people's nights, but I don't know. I kept her off the wall as much as I could and brought her home fourth, and that'll be good.
Absolutely. Well, all right. Well, we're going to shut this thing down. Well, we appreciate everybody that stopped by and joined us on the stream. Glad to have y'all on this Thursday evening. But we're going to call it a night. Hope y'all have a good rest of your week, and the weekend is coming up, so y'all be safe out there. On behalf of me here at Southern Broadcasting and Gaming Network, we hope y'all have a good night, safe weekend, and we will catch y'all later.